only solve 5 sides?
Yes.
Do you want to know how?
Yes.
In this video, I'm going to show you how.
Okay.
In this video, I'm going to be showing you how I solve the cube and how I think you should.
Okay.
The first step in solving your Rubik's Cube is choosing a side to solve from. I personally solve on the white side because it's easy to recognize this logo. So the first thing you want to do is look for all pieces, or look for these types of pieces that have white on them. So they're pretty much pieces that only have 2 different colors on them. So here is an orange and a white piece. You can tell where pieces go by looking at the colors on them. So since this is orange and white, that means you look for the orange centerpiece and then the white centerpiece. So it goes here, right in the middle of them. So all you have to do for that is move it to the bottom, line it up with beneath where it's going to go, and then turn it to the top. The next thing you need to do is find another one of these pieces, like this blue one. This blue one's already on the bottom one, so we just find where it goes, right here, put it underneath where it goes, and turn it up. Our last piece is right here, but where it's supposed to go, but it's not exactly right. Like, the white should be here. So what you need to do when it's right here, you have to move it to the side, pull this side down, turn this away from this, and then turn this back up. Now you can line this piece up with where it's supposed to go and then turn it up. The next step is doing these corners. When doing corners, I find there's mostly 3 scenarios when doing them. So the first scenario is whenever the corner's like this. So for this scenario, you find where it goes. So red, green, white, red, green, red, green, white. So it goes right here. So you have to put it opposite from where it's supposed to go. So either here or here. So I'm going to put it here. Turn it all the way. Oh, let me just put it to where this white on the top. Turn it all the way around to where it's supposed to go. So you see now it looks right. See? Then turn this part that you turned down away from this. Then turn this part down. Turn this part here back there, and then put this part, turn this part back there. Now you only have 2 corners left. This next scenario is the easiest one. It's whenever it's on the side and it's facing you, like either here or here. So all you need to do is find where it's supposed to go. So blue, orange, white, right here. Then make it face away from where it's supposed to go. So right now it's facing where it's supposed to go. If I make it face away, then I just pull down this side, replace this piece with this piece, and then that corner's done. This scenario, okay. This is the same scenario, so you just need to do the same thing. For this next layer, also known as the middle layer, we're pretty much taking edge pieces that are not yellow, that don't have yellow on them. So, for example, this one, putting it where it needs to go, right here, by doing a simple algorithm. I'll show you this algorithm. I will put it on the screen, and I'll also show you how to remember it. So yeah, so if you want it to go on the left, all you need to do is turn it away from where it needs to go, turn where it needs to go up, turn it towards where it needs to go. Turn this part down. So now you can see these two are matched up. And then you need to turn this one away from, or towards where it needs to go. Turn this part up, then there. So you just insert it like that. Insert. Okay, one more time. Insert. Okay. Next, you need to find another piece. It appears that we don't have any pieces that aren't yellow on the top layer. So you're pretty much just going to have to do out the algorithm for right to get this piece right here. So, or yeah. So I'll just show you that algorithm right here. It's pretty much the same thing, just inverted. So you turn it away from where it needs to go. Turn this part up. Turn this towards. Turn this back. Then turn this part back there. Then turn this like that and insert. Now you can see this piece is out of the middle. So this needs to go here. So I'll just do the algorithm for that. Okay, then our last two pieces. This one needs to go here. Okay, and then the last one, this one needs to go here. So we do that. Okay. The next step is the last layer. For the last layer, you'll see that you either have a line across an L or a dot. I don't know how to get this dot, but well, sometimes there's a dot. So pretty much, if there's a dot, you orient it anyway and do this algorithm. Turn the front clockwise, then turn the right clockwise, then turn the top clockwise, then turn the right counterclockwise, turn the top counterclockwise, turn the front counterclockwise. An easy way to remember this is fru-ruf, F-R-U-R-U-F. So for the first syllable, fru, it's all clockwise, so F-R-U, F-R-U. Then for the rest, it's all counterclockwise, R-U-F. Simple. So what you want to do is, if you have an L, make it look like it's not an L. So like, or no, yeah. So right now it looks like an L, not an L. It needs to be not an L in this top left corner. Then you do the algorithm. Then you have this line. The line, make sure you have it horizontal. Then you do it. Then you get this cross. The next step is the last layer, doing the edges and corners. So usually these edges aren't oriented how they're supposed to be, but this time they are. So all we need to do, if they weren't oriented correctly, is do this algorithm. So for example, in this scenario, these pieces aren't right. So all you need to do is this algorithm I'm going to show on the screen. It's hard to explain this one, so I'm just going to show it on the screen. And it pretty much just switches these two. So watch. Before this one was orange and this one was orange, that one was green. So now that one's orange, this one's green. You just want to do this. You want to switch them until they all match up like this. Remember, you don't just do it on one side, you do it on the sides that you need to. So if these two were switched and these were right, you would have to do these two. If these two were switched, you would have to do these two these two and these two, I think. I'm not sure. But you have to do different things for different scenarios, but it's pretty intuitive. So I'm not going to go that far into it. The next step is doing this algorithm. This pretty much just flips all the corners. Well, not flips them, switches them around. So all you need to do is find the piece that is where it needs to be, but isn't like turned correctly. So normally this would have to be like that. So you just do that algorithm until all the pieces are oriented correctly, but not like this. Or it could solve itself. It's always possible. On any of these steps, it's always possible that it could solve itself. The next thing you need to do is do this algorithm. It's like the easiest algorithm to remember. You pretty much just turn this side down on this corner. So you find one of the corners that isn't right. You turn this side down, turn this that way, turn this side the opposite way, or back up, then turn this side the opposite way you did it first. So just do that until you get it. Okay, I got it. Don't worry, it may look messed up on the rest of the cube, but once you get all these, it will be right. So once you do that, you turn the top. Remember, turn the top. If you don't remember the time, turn the top, it won't solve. So you turn the top, turn this down, turn this down, turn this that way, turn this back up, turn this back that way, and then just keep on doing that. Then you go to this one, you do the same thing, and if you did it correctly, all you need to do is turn like 1 or 2 layers and it should be solved. Now to show you how I solve the Rubik's Cube. To give it a quick scramble right now. Okay, I pretty much do the same steps except I have white on the bottom. I do the same thing for this cross thing, and then I do different stuff. So my cross is done. Then I do F2L, which is pretty much making these pairs like that. So making pairs without having to do the corners and the edges separately. So it's pretty much doing the first layer and the second layer at the same time. Next thing I do is the same thing that you did with the cross. Then I do some PLL. And then I usually do OLL. Let me just show you an example of OLL. Okay. And I kind of messed up. Okay, then this is PLL. There. So it's a lot faster than the beginner's method, but it's a little bit harder to explain, and it's kind of hard to grasp. So yeah, that's about it. Like and subscribe if you like this video and if it was helpful.